When the doctor refused to save my son, I ended his career. My wife called from the hospital, sobbing so hard she could barely breathe. Honey, he refuses to operate on our son. The doctor says he's too critical. He won't even try. Everything in me went still. Our 6-year-old had been rushed into the ER with internal bleeding after a car crash. Minutes mattered. Seconds mattered. And some surgeon was shrugging his shoulders. Who's in charge? I asked, voice flat. Dr. Michael Matthews. I closed my eyes. That Matthews. The same arrogant asshole who spent 2 years in med school trying to pressure my wife into dating him. The one who told me I was a nobody she'd get bored of. The one who melted down when she chose me instead. Hold the line, I said quietly. 5 minutes. I didn't call an ambulance. I didn't call a lawyer. I called the hospital director. Dr. Patricia Chen answered instantly. Tom, is everything okay? No, my son is dying in your ER, and your trauma surgeon Matthews is refusing to operate. Silence, then shuffling papers. What? He says the case is too risky. Patricia, I know his record. He's one of the best trauma surgeons in the state. There is no way this is a legitimate call. She grew deadly calm. Give me 2 minutes. I heard her heels pounding through corridors, heard her bark orders at staff. Then she came back on the line, breath sharp. I have your son's chart. Matthews marked him as non-viable for surgery, but these vitals. Tom, this is absolutely operable. I know, she inhaled sharply. Why would he? This is personal, I said. He tried to date my wife 12 years ago. She rejected him. Hard for me. Silence. Then, are you telling me one of my surgeons is letting a child die over an old romantic grudge? That is exactly what I'm telling you. She didn't hesitate. I'm going down there this second. And Patricia, if my son dies, I'm not just pulling funding. I'm going to the medical board, the press, and every lawyer I can find. He won't get the chance, she said. I'm ending this myself. I switched back to my wife. She was crying in the background, terrified. Honey, I said softly, help is coming. Hold on. 3 minutes later, my wife gasped. Oh my God, the director just walked in. She's screaming at him. Tom, she's screaming. I heard Matthews through the phone, defensive, furious. I made a medical judgment. Her voice cut through like a blade. Your judgment is that a 6-year-old with an operable injury should die? Get out of my ER this instant. You can't. You're suspended. Security is escorting you out. Dr. Park is taking over. If you resist, I will have you arrested. The sound of a door slamming. My wife sobbing, but this time with relief. They're taking him to surgery, she whispered. Oh God, Tom, they're taking him. I know, I said. I made a call. 4 hours later, Dr. Park found us. Your son is stable. The surgery was straightforward. The internal bleeding was easily controlled. Easily, Patricia approached next, her face grim. Matthews has been terminated, she said. I checked his records. This isn't the first time he's made questionable calls involving families he personally disliked. My stomach turned to ice. How many? 3 cases in 2 years. I'm reporting him to the state board. Good. She nodded once and left. Later, in the parking lot, I found Matthews loading cardboard boxes into his trunk. His badge was already gone. You ruined my career, he spat when he saw me. No, I said. You ruined it when you decided my son's life was worth less than your bruised ego. I made a medical judgment. No, you made a choice, and so did I. I stepped closer. 12 years ago, my wife chose me over you. Today, you tried to let my son die because you still can't handle that. His face flushed red with rage. I could sue, I laughed. With what money? What career? Matthews, I have recorded confirmation from the hospital director that you let a personal grudge affect medical decisions involving a child. You try anything, and you'll be lucky if you can get licensed to sell bandages. He opened his mouth, then shut it. He got in his car without another word. I watched him drive away. My son lived. His career didn't.